Ooh wee! I have to change my. I will be changing my YouTube name. hmm Even though it's grandmother five, no, no, no. It's grandmother six now. I have six grandbabies. A lot has happened. I know I have not been on here in a while, but let me tell you, a lot of blessings and a lot of things has happened. I am still doing Lyft. I do DoorDash occasionally, but I have some good news. Really good news. So I got a new grandbaby. So I have four granddaughters, and she was born on St. Patrick's Day, bringing luck into our family. So that was March 17th. Welcome, everyone. You share me out. Then on May the 29th of 2026, I am happy to announce I am married. Did I say that? I got married. hmm I got married. Oh my goodness. And when I tell you, when I was sharing last year, because I don't know if I did this year or not, about my journey finding love. I know chivalry is not dead by far. And finding happiness, myself, peace, and all that. I'm not that person that got on that gets on here now and talk all this sad, which was my life in a journey. Sad talk, being to people maybe Debbie Downer or whatever. I found love, and I am happy, happier than I have been in quite some time. I already done the years. Oh my goodness, it's been some years, okay? But I found love last year. There's a little bit about my backstory. We found each other actually, because he wasn't looking, neither was I. But I'm glad I had my eye on him and he had his eye on me. And I said, you know what? When you be still, I know there ain't nobody honking. What the hell? Come, what? Are you serious? What the heck? Sorry about that. This girl was almost. When you find happiness, hold on to it. You'll know if it's genuine happiness. I found happiness. I found within myself first. It starts with you. And then I allow myself to find happiness with someone else. I did not rush into a relationship. You can be in a toxic relationship. You can be in a relationship that you don't know how to get out of. But you give yourself time to heal. And I gave myself time to heal. Me giving myself time to heal allowed me to be okay for this person that God had in my life. And I'm to bring to me in my life. And I'm going to tell you, I love him so much and he loves me. And I know this for a fact. I don't have no doubts. I'm happy to say I'm a newlywed. Hello, welcome, welcome. I am newly married. I'm not this person that I really don't have no complaints. I'm happy. I'm so happy that I waited and did not rush. I'm so happy whatever hiccups, toxic things that was in my life got removed from my life. I don't talk about my past like bringing the person out and busting them out, but I went through a lot. And being that I went through a lot, not just with a relationship, prayers, sad, my testimony. Your testimony is meant to be told. And so I would get on here and be myself. I'd be transparent and everything. I was going to the gym, eating healthy, just be. I didn't have no one in my life at the time. And I'm so glad I did not allow myself to be vulnerable at that point in time in my life to just be with anyone. So I say that to say last year changed my life and his. So I have been knowing him almost 2 years, 17 months. And we are freshly newlyweds. Oh, Jesus. And I'm so happy to say that. I'm so happy even thinking it. I'm so happy knowing it. And like I told him, I said, baby, you chose me and I chose you. We chose each other, but God put us together. I don't care. I know this for a fact. How we met, I ain't got to get into all that, but I know one thing. He's in a different part of the world, and so am I. He could have had anyone, and so could I. There's lots of women and men out here in this world. But for two people to come in contact, come on, what the? I'm done. I don't know what's wrong with these people's driving. For real, for real. For two people to come in contact with one another, I'm going to take and put this phone on mount. And not knowing, oh gosh, each other or knowing one another or however. And you're in two different parts of the world. Mm-hmm. And you meet, I don't care, nobody said, that's God to me. Mm-hmm. We cross each other's path. And when I tell you, Jesus, I'm so glad I met him. I really am. I am so, like, over the moon happy that I've been in a long time. First, it starts with yourself. And I allow myself to heal and go through whatever I went through. I done did a lot of crying, tears, sharing my journey, weight loss journey, and I'm still losing weight. I look lighter than what I've been. I feel lighter. Sorry about that. That was my alarm. Oh, I feel lighter. I feel so happy. And when you feel happy, even if you're not happy, and anything that you would like to share about your life, it's your business. You can do so. You never know, by sharing your journeys and things like that in life, who you're helping. And I'm so glad that I waited on my husband. Yes, I am happily married. Got married May the 29th of 2026. I had 3 witnesses, which you can only have 2. His pastor, my son, and my youngest daughter. My kids were so supportive. Even my grandchildren. Mm-hmm. And when I tell you, they done got big. They are teenagers. I got 4 teenagers and 1 preteen. Look at God. And you know what? I just came out of nowhere. Y'all don't mind my hair. I got it combed back. I got a color in it. And here you get it done. But hey, that's a whole different story in itself. Know your worth, okay? Know your worth. And that's what I focus on. I learn to know my worth and to work on me and let God work in me. Yes, I did. I didn't rush nothing. But I have my grandkids and my children. I asked them in it, but I wanted to know how they was feeling. And when I tell you, each one of my grandchildren, what they said to me was so epic. My 11-year-old granddaughter, now I have a 4-month-old granddaughter. She's not the baby no more, but she's still a baby. She said, Grandma, can I ask you something? Now she's 11. Oh my gosh, I just said that. She's 11. Ooh. She said, is there going to be food there? Then she said, are we going to ever meet him? Then she said, what are you wearing? Those are the three questions she asked me, my granddaughter. So I answered. My oldest granddaughter, she pretty much said, if basically if you're happy, I'm happy for you. No one could talk about nothing because wherever different parts of the world, we have people the same way here than we do there. No one's perfect. And it was so epic. Now she's 14. Oh my gosh. They are growing up. Then my grandson, he's the second one, he's the oldest boy. He said, no, I respect that too. I'm going to tell you why. Then my granddaughter, she's not the third, but she's the fourth one. She said, Grandma, she said, I'm happy for you. If you happy, I'm happy for you. And when I tell you each one of those babies said what they said, I was so like, almost like floored because I didn't know that they would say what they said. Then I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. What I'm going to eat at. I'm hungry. And then my other grandson, he wasn't here, and then the baby, of course. I asked my children. Now, the one that said no the day before or day of, yeah, I think it was the day before, he said, Grandma, I'm happy for you. And he gave me his best wishes. All my grandchildren made me so, so happy to give me the reasons and knowing how they want me to feel, how they want someone to treat me. And I'm glad I got their opinions. And every last one of them I took into consideration. My son, he was all in. All my children, one of them was kind of like, not iffy. She just wants the best for me. Let me say it like that. And I respect that too. Because they know what all I have been through. You know what I'm saying? And when your kids witness traumas or things that you go through, you got to respect what they feel too, because they lived in it. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't live in it with me and their dad. They lived in it with other people, okay? And so I got the best wishes from all of my children and support. And I was so blessed to have my babies included in that. I wouldn't change that for nothing in the world because they're a part of me. And then we got married. And when I got married, I'm gonna explain how I feel now. I miss my husband. I love him. I'm getting ready to go to be with him. Okay. Check this out. I feel like I done had a baby. That's the best way I can explain it. I feel like I'm not gonna lie, love our Walker. I cries and tell him I miss him all the time, and it just feels so different knowing that I'm his wife and he's my husband. And I love saying my husband. And I told him, I said, you know what? You gonna probably get tired. He don't. I'm just playing. You gonna get tired of me talking about your wife. He don't. He love every bit of it, and I love him to pieces. He is so, so sweet. And I'm so glad I have him. He's so positive in his thinking. He's so motivated. I motivate him. We motivate each other. And he's not selfish. He don't want me to be sad. I love my husband. Actually, I like him too. Sometimes in life, we be with people we think we love and we don't even like. I brought that to someone one time. I said, I really like my husband. I said, I like him. Sometimes people don't even like who they with. Yeah, we think that, oh, that's my husband. I love him. But do you like your husband? You know what I'm saying? I love and like my husband. He's so handsome and Oh my God, I call him Sexy Chocolate. He could be a model. He got the beautiful smile. And I said, you chose me, baby. And I chose him. We said our own personal marriage vows and everything. And when he said what he said, we, me and him both, my husband, because I'm married. Oh, I'm a newlywed, okay? So it's like, what? This will be 4 or 5 weeks in now since I said I do to one of the most handsomest man in my eye, my husband. And I done became a new person beforehand. And while I'm with him, I feel so blessed. I feel so good. I'm in a happy space and place in my life. And I am so glad. I have to say this. You know, they say when you have testimonies, share your testimonies. I have to honestly say, I'm happy. I'm in love. I love. He makes me happy. He wants the best for me. He do not repeat life for me to be sad. Mm-mm. He wants us to be happy. And you don't hear people speak about that. Well, I ain't saying folks don't. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about I haven't heard anything like that in a long time about somebody saying, I want you to be happy. Um, so I am happily married. I'm happily a newly wed woman. And I have a husband. Oh my God. Whew, a long time coming. But you know what? It's God's timing. And I don't care. Yes, God has something to do with it. And also, he's a Christian. And I just love that about him. Wow. Yeah. I'm so happy. I feel like I'm just blossoming and blooming on the inside. And I'm not going to let nobody steal my joy. Oh, I hate that. Let nobody steal my joy. Mm-mm. That's a breath of fresh air to me. And yeah, chivalry's not dead. It really ain't. And I did not rush nothing. I always remember my mom said this: let your bed get cold. She said that all the time. Let your bed get cold. Don't rush nothing. Ooh, this is an ugly. Mom, what the heck is these people hungry for? Is you trying to go somewhere? Oh, word. But I just wanted to get on here. I'm gonna try to be on here more often and come back on and share my, I guess you could say, my love story. I told him, I said, we need to make a book. We need to write a book. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just getting on here. It's been a while and just sharing about how happy I am compared to how I was when I first started this channel and how things have changed in my life significantly for the better. And I'm so glad that I um, allow myself to wait on that right person. Because when I was all jacked up, discombobulated, and stuff like that, and coming on here sharing my journeys and stuff, everything was the truth. I could repeat it all over again, and it's part of my journey, my healing, and I allow myself to fall in love. Don't let no one make you feel less than a person that you're not. You're not less than a person. Don't let nobody make you feel like you can never fall. Don't let nobody make you feel like everybody's the same way. We all are different. God made us all different. We are all different. I can't look at my husband. Oh, I like saying that word. And say that he's like that person that I have been with or whatever I've been through. Mm-mm. Not at all. Like I said right here, know your worth. I know my worth. I am a queen and he's a king, literally. And so I'm working on some things. I know I had told everyone that I was going to be going to a different country. That's still happening. It's still happening. But I'm married. And that happened. And I'm so, you know, there's nothing wrong with being happy. There's nothing wrong with you telling your story. I'm not a bragger or a boaster, but I'm going to say this. I know I'm happy. And I know if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't have never met him. And I know that God put him in my life for a reason. Because last year he had told my sister, he said, I'm going to ask your sister to marry me. And he did. That was last year. And it's almost like he stuck to his word too, because we're married. May the 29th, 2026. I had to think about that. We're in year 2026. I became a wife. And I am so happy. I can't smile. That's just how happy I am. And I'm so glad that I have him and he has me. We both went through losses last year. And I say this, and I tell him this, that I believe with all my heart, soul, mind, made us stronger with each other. It was a bond. What we experienced. I lost my sister March 21st of last year, 2025. He lost his dad June the 21st, 2025. And that was what? 3 months, almost 4 months apart from each other. And I love him because it's so, yeah, thank you. I love him because through that time, he traveled with me. He went with me. He was there with me along the way. And when I say with me, I'm talking about like literally with me on the phone. And I was with him when he went through what he went through with his dad. And that's something to reckon with, especially when someone is a long ways from you and supported me more so than people that was closer to me. Like when I lost my kid's father, I had no support. I done said that before. None. None. Mm-mm. And I just recently, 2 months ago, grieved and mourned that loss. Yes. Because I didn't. And you have to go through that process. And then also with my sister. And I'm saying that to say I used to couldn't even talk without crying about my sister, my oldest sister. And I still miss her, but it's different than um I gotta go home so I can do something. It's real different now. But I'm gonna come back on here. I'm gonna share my journeys. So, like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you'll be notified of anything that I have to say, uplifting, motivation, anything, journeys. That's me. I'm that girl, and I'm happy. I am married. I am happily married. Yes, I am. So I have to change my name. I'm gonna change my YouTube channel. I'm thinking of a good name. I know what the name's gonna be. So until the next time, everyone, best wishes, and I'm out.